if the Lord ever appeared in bodily form in front of me, I'd probably just fall on my face and say, I'm so sorry for all the wrong stuff I've ever done, thought, said, decided. He said it wasn't like that at all. It was like my really best friend suddenly showed up. Wow. Yeah. Showed up, and he was standing there, and he said, would you like to see inside? Would you like to go inside? Oh, yeah, I really, really would. Be cool. So suddenly they were standing inside of the walls around heaven, and it was an immaculate city. It was absolutely beautiful, and the streets really were paved with gold. And the streets were lined with rows of flowers, and the flowers had so much life that when they quivered, life with life, music emanated from these flowers. And there were angels. And there were angels with wings and some without. And as they walked to and from, the ones with wings, as they fluttered their wings, music came out of their wings as they fluttered these beautiful wings. This little 4-year-old, really overwhelmed by all of this, Jesus asked him, pointing to a little house by the roadside, would you like to go inside? Oh, I would. I really would. And so, walks in. It looks like a regular living room. There's a couch and some chairs, and, looks like a regular living room. And so he sits down on the chair. He says, you know how when you have to sit on a new piece of furniture, you have to sort of squiggle around and get yourself comfortable? You didn't have to do that at all. As soon as you touched that chair, comfort, peace, just flowed up through your body and out your head. It was wonderful. Didn't have to get used to it. It was just there. Welcome home. And so they talked on. And Jesus mentioned the river of life. And the little boy asked, well, what's the river of life? He said, you've never heard of the river of life? Would you like to see it? Oh, yes, I would. And so they walk out of the house and down this golden pathway, and they see this beautiful river glinting in the light. And the boy jumps in the water, and he says, you know how it is when you step into water, you feel the water around your legs. He said, but it wasn't like that at all. It flowed through my legs, and it flowed up through my body and out my head. It was like life. It was like a new life. It was so different. He says, and you know what the next thing happened? And everyone asked, well, what? And this little 4-year-old boy in the vision said, you know what next happened? He said, what? And he said, we had a water fight. Jesus splashed me with water, and we had a great time. I love that story because Jesus is going to relate to us no matter what age we are, but especially if we're little and young. He's going to relate to us in that way. We don't have to put on a stained glass voice in order to talk to Jesus. Jimmy, come here. You're having some problems understanding some things. Yeah, I really am. Oh, man. That parable? What's a parable anyway? Oh, man. A parable is a teaching story. Jesus used these teaching stories to help us understand about principles of the kingdom. Principles of the what? Oh, man. Come here. Come on over here. Read this. That same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat beside the sea. That's kind of cool. And great crowds gathered around him. So they got into a boat and sat down, and the whole crowd stood on the beach. Oh, I like this. This is a beach story. And he told them many things in parables. There's that word again, the teaching story. Okay. A sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seeds fell along. I don't understand. Other seeds fell on rocky. I don't I'm going to give you some time right over here. And I'm going to put you right in the corner here. I'm going to have you read this story, okay? Because I think you really would do well to study. So I'm just going to put you right over here. Okay. You just sit right at the piano. Don't play the piano. Just read the story. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. We're going to help him understand the parable of the sower and the seed. Okay? I want each of you and Zachary to pick out what looks interesting to you. Just come up and just pick out any of those. Come on. Don't be shy. It's fun. We're all having fun together. Just something that, and remain standing. Remain standing. Okay. Okay. All right. Just pick out one that looks good to you. Okay. All right. Now, what do we have left over? All right. Okay. Let's see. There's that one. And then we need a farmer. We need someone that's good at farming. Maybe like Brother Frank. Brother Frank looks good. He looks like a good farmer. Put the farmer's gloves on. Okay. And come on up and join the troop. Remember, we've got to help Jimmy. He just doesn't understand this stuff. Oh, gosh, the weeds. Hey, Noah. Come on. You can be weeds. All right. Come on up. All right. Now, hold your sign up. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell the story in my own words. If you hear me say rain, I want the rain sign to come up. And I want this rain to walk over to this side. Okay? Whenever I say rain. If I say the sun, I want the sun, wake up. I want you to come over to this side and wait. And if I say it again, then you're going to come this way. Okay? You're just going to keep changing sides. If I say rocky soil, that goes up. But it only goes up, you come over to the center from where you are. If I make mention of God's Word, to the center, hold the sign up. If I talk about the birds, can you hold that sign up? Way up, Miss 3-year-old? Okay? Way up. High, 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 high. Okay, and we're going to have the picture face the congregation. Now, so we don't... Oh, Mr. Farmer, you come up.
I was hoping you forget.
We love Frank. He's a special, but he can stand right in the center right now. All right, now, we're not going to leave you out. If I mention the good soil, it's yay, and we clap. If I mention the rocky soil, boo, hiss. If I mention whatever, where is it? The weedy soil. The weedy soil is boo, hiss. Got it? We got it? Okay, now we're gonna get Jimmy back. We're gonna have Jimmy watch, and maybe he'll understand. I don't know. I hope. Okay, come on, Jimmy. Come on. Let's join the troop. There we go. Oh, such a good little boy. Yeah, why don't you just hold Jimmy here, okay? There you go. Once upon a time, there was a farmer. Now, does that look like much of a farmer to you? All right. There was a farmer who had some work to do, a lot of work to do. He had to cast or broadcast a lot of seed on the ground so that there would be a whole bunch of plants growing up. So, he did. He walked this way, and he walked that way. And don't let his cane throw you off. That guy could move if he needed to move. So anyway, he cast that seed upon the rocky soil. Oh, hold that rocky soil up. Yeah, oh man, out of the way. And he broadcast some of the seed on the pathway. Well, that wasn't so good, because guess who came and gobbled up the seed? The birds. The birds. The birds come and gobble up the seed. Come on over here and gobble up the seed. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum. And away they went. Whoop, they flew away, the birds. Goodbye, birds. Okay. Now, goodbye, bird. Over here, sweetie. So, this story is so compelling, is it not? Now, the farmer, as he continued to cast the seed, the sun came up. Woo! The sun came up. Yay, yay, yay. And the sun went behind the clouds and the rain came out. Yay! The rain is good too. The rain and the sun. And then the rain decided to rain again, and it came over to that side. And the sun then came out. Oh, it was fantastic. The sun beamed down on the rocky soil. Ooh. The sun beamed down on the weeds. Ooh. And finally, the sun beamed down on the good soil. Yay! It was fantastic. Let me show you why it was so